Hello, confused internet. Welcome back
To rope.
to rope. Yes. All right, we're gonna try if we can go see if we can go outside. We cannot.
Because, like most other games, surely there's other places we could visit, right?
We cannot go outside.
Oh.
It won't let me.
Okay.
Well, oh well. Let's try calling Ned and Bess. See what they can tell us. 1, 5, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 5, 7.
Hi, you've reached Ned at Omega.
What? You're not even here.
I'm not here to take your call right now, so please try again later.
Ah, man.
Okay, fine.
Dang it, Ned. He must be in class.
What a useless boyfriend.
He's in class doing a good, like, student stuff. Leave him alone. We like Ned. Ned's cool.
Yeah, he is.
Hello? Hi, Bess. It's Nancy. Nancy, it's about time. How's St. Louis? Something terrible has happened. Maya went to Brady's dressing room to interview him. I guess he wasn't there. She screamed, and now she's gone. I think she's been kidnapped. Oh my gosh. Why would anyone want to kidnap Maya? I received a threatening phone call. Somebody wants desperately to stop this demolition, and they're holding Maya as a bargaining tool. That's terrible. Have you called the police? I called, all right, but get this. According to standard procedure, they can't get involved until Maya has been missing for 24 hours. What could possibly be standard about a girl getting kidnapped? They're not convinced it's a kidnapping. Well, how did she disappear then? Poof? Alakazam? Sergeant Ramsey says it could be a prank.
Yeah, it was the
Maya
police
might
that
have
said it was a prank.
taken
Oh,
off or
okay.
something. Sergeant Ramsey obviously doesn't know Wash U's most dedicated reporter. It's true. The only way she would have abandoned this story is if someone dragged her away from it. Do Maya's parents know? They always travel this time of year, remember? And besides, I've got to find Maya before this demolition. I doubt her parents could get back from the other side of the world before then anyway. What a mess. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been so personally attached to a case. Call me back when you know more. I'll get a hold of George and Ned and let them know what's going on. Poor Maya. I guess the only consolation is that she's got you on the rescue mission.
That's it?
I'll probably call her back because I was probably supposed to call her right away, and now that I know more, I can call her back. Also, I just noticed that it says day 1.
Well, that's good, right?
Yeah. That's weird.
Because we have 3 days to solve the case before, What if, like, oh, hey, you know what? What if this is like some, like, Majora's Mask kind of thing where we gotta wait till, like, day 2 for things to happen, and then day 3, and, like, all the way up until the final bit, and then we can...
That's probably what might happen.
So then how do we, like...
How do we progress the day? We probably have to find enough to...
Be like, I'm tired.
I guess.
Hello, it's me again. Hi, Nancy. I've got George here, too. Beth filled me in, Nancy.
Oh yeah, I forgot George is a girl.
I'm just searching the theater,
I
questioning
forgot
suspects.
that, yeah, because
And
George isn't typically a girl's name, so...
Fair.
Okay, so now I can list what's been going on.
All
I
right.
met Nicholas Falcone, the leader of Hadit. His organization is camped out in front of the theater, demonstrating against the demolition. What's the deal with Hadit? Nicholas says he's sworn to slay the dragon of corporate Generica. All in favor
Corporate
of men
Generica?
slay
I love it.
Say I. Honestly, Beth, what are we going to do with you? Nancy, what in the world is Generica? I think it's a term for what this country would be like if suddenly it all looked the same. Oh, you mean if it became generic?
I got the joke, but thank you for explaining it.
That's just called...
She did it, so they had
Right.
to.
Yeah.
Hadit believes that protecting historical buildings is key to preserving our national character. That sounds noble. Yeah, except he practically jumped for joy when I told him the kidnapper's motive is to save the theater. Uh-oh. Sounds like you better keep an eye on him, Nancy. Nicholas told me that his grandmother did a lot of the artwork inside the theater, but that J.J. Thompson, the original owner, never paid her or even gave her credit for it. That's terrible. I can see why he's so dedicated to saving the theater, then. Yeah, I'd like to learn more about this J.J. Thompson. Maybe you can help Nicholas get his grandmother the credit she deserves. I told him I'd keep my eye out for anything that would prove her connection to this place.
I wonder if JJ left any of his personal effects behind.
If he did, I'm sure they're gone now. His kids must have cleared the place out when they remodeled in 1956, a few years after he died. That's when it became a movie theater.
You never know, Nancy. If there's one thing your detective work proves every time, it's that old buildings are the keepers of old secrets. Let's just hope this building lives long enough to tell.
Okay, you
All
two.
right, now let's
I'll
try
talk to you
Ned. He said
soon.
you try to get a
Watch
hold of
out
him.
for weird people.
Watch out for what?
I don't know, creepy people? That's probably not what they said, but...
Ned,
Alright.
baby, please, pick up. Help.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Nancy. Beth called and told me what happened with Maya. I've been worried sick.
Did she tell you what the police said?
About the 24-hour delay? Yeah, she told me. But I have faith in you, Nancy. You've solved plenty of cases before without help from the police. So let's get down to business. Who are your suspects?
It seems there were only 4 people in the building at the time of the kidnapping, besides Maya and myself.
So here are the suspects.
Brady Armstrong,
The
Simone Mueller,
Yep.
his agent,
Who's reading?
Nicholas Falcone, a political activist, and the caretaker, Joseph Hughes.
Yeah, so that really is all
Not
the
yet.
people that we
I've
have.
got a lot of work to do.
Call me anytime. I'll try to stay close to the phone.
By the time I finally got to talk to Simone Mueller, she had heard all about the kidnapping and canceled the premiere of Vanishing Destiny.
Sounds like bad news travels fast around old theaters.
That's just the thing. Simone didn't seem to think Maya's kidnapping was bad news at all. She kept calling it a great opportunity. She kept saying what fabulous publicity it's going to be for Brady.
Sounds like she knows how to turn a profit in any situation.
The question is she just responding to the situation, or did she have a hand in creating it in the first place?
No flies on you, Nancy Drew. Sounds to me like your detective mind is in high gear.
According to Joseph, the St. Louis Historical Society has been scrambling to get the Royal Palladium declared an
Palladium.
historical landmark.
Thank you for
And
saying it.
that
for
would
once.
prevent the demolition?
Right.
So
Okay.
what's the holdup?
Joseph thinks
Why not
someone
keep calling it
downtown
Palladium?
is
Isn't that
stalling.
an A, though?
Maybe someone who
Whatever.
wants the demolition has been greasing some palms.
Probably. It's a shame because Joseph seems to think they're close.
I wonder if this kidnapper is just trying to buy a little more time. What does Mr. Falcone have to say about the Historical Society?
He was pretty cynical. Said the whole process was a bunch of hocus pocus.
Perhaps Mr. Falcone is using cynicism to disguise his true feelings.
Got to think of a way to get this demolition stopped.
Well, the police aren't being much help. But couldn't you try contacting the owner of the building? I'm sure he or she would be willing to postpone for a couple of days. I mean, what's the rush?
According to Nicholas, his name is B. Thompson, and he won't talk to the press.
I wonder what he has to hide.
His building firm is called Wave of the Future.
Catchy. I wonder what he has against the present.
Ned, I just remembered something. Joseph used the phrase Wave of the Future when I first met him. He was talking about the remodel of the
You
theater
need a
in
phone?
1956.
No, sorry. That's
Do
another
you think it's a coincidence?
I don't know, Nan.
alarm.
What are all
If
those
Joseph
alarms
turns
for?
out to be the owner of the
Routine
theater
stuff,
and the
trying to
guy
get myself
behind the
in the habit of
demolition, I think it'll be
waking up
fair
at
to
a time
say
and getting
you've
prepped
seen
for the day and
everything.
stuff like that.
That makes sense. Alright, so... Anyway, what? Joseph used the phrase, "Way of the future," when I first met him. He was talking about the remodel of the theater. Do you think it's coincidence? I don't know, Nance. If Joseph turns out to be the owner of the theater and that guy behind the demolition, I think it's fair to say you've seen everything.
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Blueprints would definitely help your search. Nicholas must know the county administrator's offices inside and out. Maybe you can get the phone number from him.
Need me help?
Who's this Simone, and how do you know her?
Simone Mueller, CEO of my life. My agent. Focus on being wholesomely smoldering, she says, and leave the rest to me. So I do. She's been setting up Premier HQ in the women's dressing room. Haven't you heard her snarling at people on the phone?
Why are you so interested in helping me?
Well, Maya was kidnapped from my dressing room after all. I just can't help thinking maybe they meant to kidnap me.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Cool beans.
Okay. Well, I'll try talking to,
Simone again?
well, I just talked to her and she didn't say anything, so...
Where's Joseph?
He's upstairs. I can try talking to Joseph again.
Yeah, let's see if he's got anything else to say.
Yeah.
Maybe he happens to have the number for the media company or a way to get through to them.
Yeah, I wish you would have told me from the beginning, but whatever.
Well, probably wasn't on his mind if he's.
You're the one who told me to call him, though.
For things about a map, true.
Yeah, call these people, but I won't give you the number.
Yeah. Take the secret passage, but I won't tell you what it is or how to activate it.
Right. Well...
Tell me about that old key-making machine in the lobby. Has it been out of order long?
It's been broken for a spell. The kids lost interest in it when video games came along. But I bet it wouldn't be hard to fix. I'd love for you to see how it works. And then you can make yourself a little souvenir from the Royal Palladium. Or send a key to your sweetheart.
I don't know.
Who is this J.J.
Palladium.
Thompson character anyway?
Old J.J. Owner, visionary, wheeler dealer. J.J. loved a magic show. He had this place built with those kind of big spectacle shows in mind. J.J. also happened to love the sight of his own mug in the mirror. You can tell by the way he ornamented the auditorium with his own head.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
Okay, well, that was new information, but not exactly the most useful.
Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast.
So I probably can't do that with him in the room. I have to wait for him to leave before I can interact with that.
Yeah, which is, what exactly? I'm not really sure.
It's a projector.
Oh.
And I could probably use this in it. That seems like it might be
The photo?
It might be a film clip thing.
No, if it was a film, like, reel or whatever, it would be, you know, a reel.
But I mean, like, a still.
I'm not really sure how projectors work, but I don't know if those old types with the reels and everything can, like, project just a still image like that. Unless you, like, stop the tape.
Yeah, fair point. I don't know. I just know I got it from here, and it's with the other projectors up, so...
Maybe it has... Can you give it to Joseph, see if maybe he has anything to say about it?
I don't know. Can I give people items?
Hi, Nancy.
Nope.
Gotta go now.
Well,
Atta-girl.
when you're talking to him, try clicking on it in the name.
Hey there, Nancy.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Gotta go now.
Alright.
Atta-girl.
So... Did you say Atta-girl?
Yeah, he did.
Weird.
Yeah.
Not even necessarily, like, creepy, just that's like a weird thing to say to... Well, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know, I feel like if a guy was just like, you know, atta-boy or atta-girl to a regular, like, police detective, I'd be like, that's a little strange. But I appreciate the spirit, I guess.
Technically, I think Nancy's supposed to be in high school.
No, she's in college now, isn't she? Because it sounded like, because she was talking about them being at university.
Yeah, okay, so she might be in college. Still, she's like a young junior detective.
Oh, sure. What's all this?
County
more numbers?
Administration. 314.
Ah, that's the number we needed. Okay.
3309.
Okay. Taking a picture. Alright. And there's also a list of other numbers I can call too, if I so chose.
Cool.
Now, we can finally go and call them. Okay. Photos. Where did my photos go? Okay. So let's see. 555. Oh, I don't even have to look at my phone for that. It says it right there at the bottom.
Oh, well,
Why doesn't it do that for all the numbers? Whatever.
the shrub. I was trying to figure out why we just randomly have this quarter.
Hi. I'm looking for
I
the
don't know either.
blueprints for the Royal Palladium Theater. Do you have them on file?
Are you a county employee?
No, just a citizen on a mission.
Okay, well, we do keep blueprints on file. Let's see. The computer says there are 2 sets for the Palladium, 1923 and 1956. Do you have a preference?
1923, please. The originals.
Would you like to hold while I retrieve them?
Sure, thanks.
Well, it's nice that they're letting me have this information, even though I literally just told them I'm just a civilian.
I mean, it's public information, so I mean, it's not like...
Yeah, that's fair.
Ma'am?
Yes, I'm still here.
It's very strange, ma'am. They're gone.
Gone? You mean someone checked them out?
Oh, we don't allow people to check them out. You can bring the blueprints to our reading room and study them there, but they're not supposed to leave the building. I can't imagine where they could be. Hold on, let me see if Charles knows.
Well then.
That's suspicious.
Yeah.
Ma'am, this is so strange. Charles says some guy was just in here looking at them a few days ago.
What did he look like?
Hold on.
Hold again. Jeez.
I appreciate at least getting some information.
Yeah. I appreciate the realism.
Hello? Charles said the guy had a hat on. He never really got a look at the guy.
Was he young or old?
Hey, Charles? Young or old? Energetic is all Charles remembers.
Okay, well, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm working on some things over here at the Royal Palladium. Could you do a search for the blueprints?
Sure thing. I'll put in a find request. Call back in 5 to 7 business days.
5 to 7
Next
business
week?
days.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of time. Is there any way to expedite the search?
I'm afraid not. The guy who does our misplaced material searches just returned from a month of paternity leave, and he's swamped.
I see.
This is urgent?
Yes, it's urgent, all right. But I'll figure something out. Thanks, Madeline.
Good luck.
Bye.
Well,
Unfortunate that wasn't really
I didn't
useful.
help
I
us.
mean, we got some information that somebody with a hat on was just in there and they were energetic.
Yeah.
So that describes two of the people, Falcone and the caretaker, in my opinion.
Alright, I'm gonna try these other numbers I got. They probably won't.
What do they go to?
St. Louis Historical Society is the one I just called.
Okay, and the others?
Mayor Ramona Sweet.
Mhm.
So let's call the mayor's office. There's also Congressman Jesse Booth and Wave the Future Inc.
Wave of the Future. That's what Mr. Thompson, or the owner of the theater, is from, right?
Yeah.
We should call that next.
I'm gonna call them in order.
Alright.
Besides, I don't think these other numbers will actually do much for us anyway.
No look at the mayor's office.
Yeah, the mayor just did the thing where it's gonna ring.
It like picks up and then continues ringing.
Yeah,
What a weird thing.
it is.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
I put in the right number.
Can't call them right now, probably. That was for who?
Congressman.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it's probably not gonna help. But I figure I might as well give it a try.
We're sorry.
Okay, whatever, you just didn't program it. That's fine.
Or maybe it's something that we just can't contact right now for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And instead of playing like a, sorry, the congressman is busy,
We're
this is a
sorry.
recording
Your
or
call
whatever.
cannot be completed as dialed.
Okay,
No?
that was Wave of the Future, and it also is the same message.
Strange. But hey,
Whoa, you're right here next to the microphone.
it's a bad place for you to.
He can
Well-
sit on the bed.
Not for you, but like for us.
Yeah. Okay,
Get
well,
away from the microphone.
let's call Ned again. Because he's the one who suggested we get that number.
And we did, and the files are missing.
Yeah. And after that, we can probably talk to Joseph and tell him the same thing. Baby!
Hello?
Well, we should
Hi,
probably
Ned,
also
it's
call
me.
Bassett.
Hey,
Just
Nancy.
cover our
How's the
bases.
case
Yeah.
coming along?
There's this cool machine in the lobby that makes souvenir keys. You can make a key in any shape and call it the key to your heart. I wanted to make one for you. Not that this is any time to think of souvenirs.
Maybe after you solve the case, Detective.
Well, besides the fact that I don't have time for distractions, the machine is out of order.
Phew, that's a relief.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nancy Drew, you know the key to your heart would be much too big to carry around on my keychain. I'd probably throw my back out.
Good point, Mr. Nickerson.
Anyway, it's the thought that counts.
Well,
Bye, Ned.
Be careful.
okay, let's try.
Wait, it looked like there was another thing that was highlighted. You could.
That was just to ask for a hint.
Oh. And you didn't?
No. Because I figure I could probably just talk to Joseph next, and he'll be like, "What? They're missing?"
That's strange.
Yeah.
Hello.
Bess?
And George, too. What's new, Nancy?
I took Joseph's advice and called county administration to see about the blueprints for the theater.
He sounds like a big help.
Yes, but the woman on the phone said that the blueprints are missing.
Official records missing?
She said that a man was in last week looking at them, but they haven't been seen since.
The kidnapper? Or a certain smoldering sidekick?
Well, whoever it was, they must have taken the blueprints with them. How on earth am I going to find all the secret rooms and passages in this place now?
I'm not worried, Nancy. Me neither. You could probably find a secret passage in a paper bag. Are you kidding, George? Nancy could find a secret passage in a blueberry muffin.
Okay.
Brady said Simone wants him to appear wholesomely smoldering to his public. What in the world do you think that means?
Well, wholesome makes me think of apple pie. And to smolder, according to my trusty dictionary, is to burn slowly from the inside, without flame. So, he's a sweetie pie on the outside, but too hot to touch. Oh. Did you have to bring this up with Bess here, Nancy?
It seems like the two things don't go together. One is safe, the other is dangerous.
Interesting. Maybe that's Brady's whole dilemma. He doesn't know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy. Which is exactly why he can't be trusted.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
Watch out for weird people. Okay. What a couple of cards.
Couple of characters, alright.
Yeah.
And is Falcone back, or is he still
I didn't check. I'm just gonna talk to Joseph.
there? Kitty, stop rubbing
Hi,
on the
Nancy.
mic.
What? Okay.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
No? Okay.
You didn't have anything to say.
You want to move your cat? She's...
Baby, why are you rubbing your head on the microphone? We're using that. Goodness. You're fine.
Should we let her out?
Yeah, let's probably let her out. No, she doesn't want out. She just wants attention. Goodness. Alright, well, let's see if Falcone's back. If not, then let's talk to everybody else. That's basically what you do in these games, right? Talk until you can't find anything to talk about, and then...
Search for something to pick up until you can't find anything.
Exactly.
And then go back and talk to everybody again.
Yeah. That's just how these games work.
Yeah. I mean, it's a staple formula. It's worked for, decades,
Yeah.
obviously, so...
Alright, let's try... I need to close the door.
There we go.
Just open the door and close it.
How about Fancy Jackson? It's a little disco, but I think you could pull it off.
How long have you been Brady's agent?
I discovered him on an electric spring morning 6 years ago. He was working the original Coney Dog stand on Sunset Boulevard. It was pure luck. I was craving an all-beef Frank at 7 a.m. He's been the jewel in my crown ever since.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
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 Can you get her off? That's probably gonna be really loud. Melody's probably gonna message me on Discord as she's editing and be all like, yeah, because I guess Ryan burped during an episode and Melody messaged me being like, that burp was really loud. I had to do some adjusting with the audio there.
Baby! Stop it! I don't want you on there! Goodness.
Need any help?
Talk to you later, Brady.
You
Go
betcha.
back down to the basement. I wonder if there's something else we can do with... There's gotta be something else we can look at and do down there, right?
Baby!
Yeah, just...
Yeet her out.
Yeah.
Well, obviously in a gentle way. There you go. Okay.
Hopefully no more cat interruptions.
She's probably gonna scratch on the door, though.
Catastrophes. Dink.
Okay.
Ah, crap, my Nick machine broke.
Your nick machine. Does it have a nick in it?
Yeah.
A few moments later.
Well, I guess we can always call Ned and ask for that tip.
May as well.
Yeah.
Have we told the fox we're missing yet?
There wasn't
Hi,
enough to
Ned.
do.
It's me.
Hey,
We
Nancy.
told Bess that,
How's
though.
the case coming along?
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Now that you've got that wand, you'll need to customize it for the job at hand. How about attaching a magnet to the end? Or something else to make the coin stick?
What?
How about attaching a...
What are you talking about?
Now that you've got the wand, you'll need to...
Customize it for the job at hand. How about attaching a magnet to the end or something else that could make the coin stick? What?
Bye, Ned.
Call me soon.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
I mean, okay. Well, where will we get a magnet?
I don't know.
Magnet? Wait, what's that pokey thing that we got earlier? Do we still know?
I think it's a fuse of some sort.
A fuse?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, well then we'll probably use that for the projector thing I'm about or whatever, right?
I don't think I can combine items at all. I think they're just in my inventory.
They'll probably automatically combine if we get the components or whatever.
Probably.
More moments later.
Because you find it on the outside seat on the right, right? Great. Oh, hey! Use the wand on it to get the stickiness so you can put the coin on it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I got gum on my wand now. Great. Okay.
Cool. So, how do we put the coin on the... We can't do it from our inventory, right? We can't just click on the coin and click on the wand or whatever.
No, we can't.
Okay.
So... Well, okay. So we got gum on the wand. Let's call Ned, because he's the one who told us to do that.
Something sticky on the wand so you can make the,
Oh, whoops.
put the coin on the end of it, right?
Yeah. Alright, Ned, we put gum on the wand, now what?
Well, I guess that's how you would get it to stick without a magnet, since
Sorry,
well,
your call cannot be.
What do you mean?
area code?
Oh, right. I forgot that I have to do that.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. It's me.
Hey, Nancy. How's the case coming along?
I'm trying to decide what to do next. Any thoughts?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Wow!
Well,
Thanks!
Call me soon.
Okay. That was not helpful.
Bess, I guess? Is it Bess Marvin?
Yeah.
Hello.
Bess?
And George, too. What's new, Nancy?
I think Simone Mueller would do just about anything for publicity.
You know what they say? There's no such thing as bad publicity. Even for a kidnapping?
It's like Hollywood has taken over her brain. I'm practically in tears over Maya, and she's trying to dream up a stage name for me.
A stage name?
Not just any stage name either. Would you believe Fancy Jackson?
Ooh, Nancy, that's kind of disco. I bet she could pull it off.
This is serious, you guys. Do you really think she would kidnap Maya just so Brady could pretend to save her?
In her line of work, Nancy, anything's possible.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Keep up the good work, detective. Yeah, you're doing great.
Okay.
Okay, well, I have gum on my wand now.
Yeah, that's
Great.
super duper helpful. What are we supposed to do with the coin then? Because Ned was alluding to something about it, right?
Yeah.
So, is there something on the ceiling or whatever that we're supposed to like grab and like pull down, or maybe, or I don't.
How the wand? How
I
did
don't
the
know.
wand
I
reach
don't
the
know.
ceiling? Actually, I haven't investigated these seats yet. Okay. What?
Oh, hey, the gears for the music box.
Yeah, how do I get it?
This one's missing. This
Oh,
one's missing. This one's missing.
Okay, well, can I grab it?
no.
Okay.
Can you look at the others, or is that it? Okay.
What?
I can't quite reach.
Oh,
Oh, what the? Okay, well, that's what I needed it for, I guess.
okay.
Okay.
That's why magnets, because metal. Ah, great.
Well, how did Ned know?
How did we know? We never saw that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad, but what?
I don't know.
Whatever, let's go back to the music box and
Right, I'm gonna just check this side real quick.
yeah. Nothing there. Alright, cool.
Well, I wanted to check.
That's fair.
Well, it's a good thing we did that, I guess. Now we can go back to the music box. Yeah, I don't know.
Unless we stumbled upon it like we just did, I don't think I ever would have, like, put two and two together. I never would have assumed that there was, like, a little thing like that. Hey, whatever, though, right?
Right. I mean, we got it, so that's all that matters.
I find it really interesting that Nick is missing, though.
Yeah, where is he? He's, like, literally nowhere in the building.
Check everywhere.
Yeah. Alright, before I put it in, let's save. Rope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Now can we...
I probably could have just forced that open, but whatever.
Probably.
Oh. Dear Mr. Houdini.
Whoa.
March 21st, 1925. Congratulations on your latest unbelievable feat. You have never have I seen a crowd at the Royal Palladium enthralled by a performer, stupendous. Honestly, I was assured that the watery grave was inescapable, even for a master such as yourself. Really, if I had any notion of risking my money, I might not have offered so grandiose as a reward. After all, what man is made of money? Isn't that right, Mr. Houdini? My point is, well, I must admit that my cash flow is a little tight at the moment. More specifically, I do not have $50,000 available to give you at this time. The theater is young, but bound for glory. I'm sure you'll agree. And my bank account is still recovering from the building expenses. I'm sure you understand. However, the letter is an announcement of a golden opportunity, Miss Houdini. Not one of gloomy regret. In lieu of cash, and in accordance with my lawyer's counsel, I'm prepared to offer you a reward far more valuable than cash. I'd like to make you my business partner by transferring 50% ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater in your name. Just think of it. Together we can make the Royal Palladium into the foremost venue in the world of magic. Stupendous. Certainly a man as brilliant and worldly as yourself will recognize that this is an irresistible offer and realize that there is no need to squabble over the petty details of your reward or invite the press to make a mountain out of a molehill in this affair. Please sign below and return this document to me if you agree to proceed with the transfer of 50% ownership of the theater into your name. In doing so, you'll also be agreeing not to sue me or publicly defame my name. A detailed contract will follow. Stupendous. I'm looking forward to a mutually rewarding relationship with you, Mr. Houdini. Sincerely, J.J. Thompson.
And Houdini signed it.
He did.
Okay. So he was interested in taking over partial. Hey, wait a second.
Yeah.
If he has 50% ownership and whatnot, what if we can find the contract?
This is the contract.
That's the...
It has his name signed.
Well, I thought he was going to have a more formal contract sent over or something.
Well, here, look. I, J.J. Thompson, do hereby agree to a transfer of 50% ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater into Harry Houdini's name in lieu of a reward for his escape from the watery grave. This signature will constitute that I am legally binding agreement that Mr. Houdini will not pursue any legal action against me or reveal any unflattering details about me to the press. J.J. Thompson. I, Harry Houdini, agree to accept 50% ownership of the Royal Palladium in lieu of a reward for the escape from the watery grave. I refrain from pursuing legal questions against Mr. Thompson, revealing any unflattering details about him to the press. Harry
Okay.
Houdini. So that is the contract.
I wish we could take that with us. That seems really handy.
Yeah, actually, that could prove this building to be of historical significance, since it belongs to Harry Houdini, technically.
Or whatever living family he might still have left.
Right.
Did he have any kids or family to speak of?
I don't know.
Well, that seems
Okay. Maybe we should tell
significant
someone.
but pointless right now. Hey, well, find Nick, because we can tell him that, hey, this has historical significance because of the document thing, right?
I mean, yeah, but where is Nick? We gotta find him first.
Good point. I don't know.
Do you have anything? Where are you?
What's the status? I think your phone's about to ring.
Nope.
Love ya. What's the status?
I
I
thought
think
you
your
were putting
phone's
your
about to
desk.
ring. Ciao.
Okay, well, let's go to, other guy.
Brian! Or whatever, right?
Armstrong guy, yeah.
Yeah. Keep forgetting his first name. I think it's Brian or Bryant or something like that, right?
Something like that.
Need me help?
Talk
Nope.
to you later, Brady.
Brady.
Don't be a stranger.
Brady. Dang it, why do we... Whatever.
Maybe. This is the only thing that I've seen so far that's been locked.
It's locked.
Okay, not the right key, apparently. Oh, wait, what about this? No.
Dang. We tried the corner.
Sticky one?
Not just a one, but sticky.
Okay. Well, that was everything. Okay, well, we'll try Joseph, I guess. Or see if Nick's back.
Probably not, but guess not we're checking, right?
I mean, he's on the way anyway.
Nope.
He is.
How
What?
goes the search?
I found some of JJ's personal documents inside a secret panel in the basement.
Well, don't just stand there. Start breaking it down.
Did you ever hear about a challenge that J.D. Thompson issued to Harry Houdini back in 1925? Or to their grandmother? Okay.
Did you
That
ever
seems
hear
like
about
a
a challenge
thing
that
like this.
JJ Thompson issued to Harry
You're
Houdini back in 1925?
Yeah, and?
I can either say J.D. put up a big reward for this Houdini challenge. He must have thought the escape was impossible, but Houdini did it, and J.J. didn't have the reward money. Or I can say, I just say that J.J. Thompson found himself into a tight spot.
First one.
JJ put up a
Yeah.
big reward for this Houdini challenge. He must have thought the escape was impossible, but Houdini did it. And JJ didn't have the reward money.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the theater?
From what I can tell, J.J. had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater as a reward, or maybe Houdini wanted to teach J.J. a lesson from promising things he shouldn't deliver. In any case, Harry Houdini 50% of the owner of this place.
Top one. I
From
think.
what I can
Yeah.
tell, JJ had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater as the reward.
Ha! Serves that swindler JJ right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
I'm working on a couple of theories.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Which means we don't have authority to knock this building down. Or if I want a Houdini fan, I might be able to call the demolition off.
The top one, because they would need
Which
permission
means
from
they
the other
don't have
side
the
to be able to
authority
knock it
to
down,
knock
right?
this
Yeah.
building down.
We've got to find out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop up my van. I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Can I tell you something else, though? You're gone now. No.
Nancy, it's Joseph. Wait till you see this. Come to the projection room.
Okay. That was ominous.
Well, I mean, if he's using the speaker thing or whatever to be like, hey, I found something you want to take a look at, you know.
Yeah?
Although, I feel like this might be, like, a trap.
It might be. That's why I'm saving.
Because you're right, that was a little ominous the way he did that.
Yeah.
Nancy, take a look at this.
Oh, it's her press badge.
Where did you find it?
Brady found it.
Okay, found it where?
Found it? Where?
He didn't say. Give the police a call. And then you better go back to your hotel and get some rest.
Just when I have a lead? No way! I've got to keep searching.
You won't be any help to Maya if you get too tired to think.
Well, I guess you have a point there.
Go ahead and use the phone in the ticket booth. I'll be down in a minute.
Okay,
You
so
found it?
yeah, I guess so. That seems a bit suspicious.
Let's go talk to Brady before we get the thing a call, because I feel like we should talk to him about where he found it.
All right.
I'm just trying to imagine Nancy Drew, who I imagine being tall but not particularly muscular, like just like throwing this guy around in his own dressing room. Where'd you find it? Breaking all of the rules.
He's gone.
What?
He's gone.
Okay, is there...
Can't talk to him. He's gone.
Find his agent?
Well, I
Maybe
guess I
he's-
could do that.
Speaking with her?
I could. Well, actually, no. I don't need it. I don't need to use the secret door. I can literally just walk across. Actually, I don't even know if that's much of a secret. Or a shortcut, I mean, because literally... Actually, yeah, that's not even a shortcut. That takes longer to do the other way.
Weird.
Oh, well.
What's the status?
Okay,
I think your
don't worry
phone's
about it.
about to ring. Bye now.
Okay, well,
I guess...
call the police.
Yep.
Okay. Oops.
What was that? It sounded like you were scrolling on your mouse wheel. What was that noise?
I don't know.
Weird.
Oh, wait. Phone's in here. Should I call the non-emergency line or 911? Let's try 911.
Game over.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Hi, Sergeant Ramsey. This is Nancy Drew. I spoke to you earlier today about the disappearance of my friend, Maya Wen.
Hello, Miss Drew. You're calling to tell me that you found your friend, I hope.
I wish that were true, sir. No, she's still missing. I'm calling to report that I have the evidence you asked for.
What did you find?
Someone else here at the theater found Maya's press pass. It was clipped to her shirt when she went into the dressing room. It must have been torn off when she was kidnapped.
Or it fell off. Or she just tossed it.
Maya is very serious about her work, Sergeant Ramsey. She never goes anywhere without that pass, and she would not willingly leave it behind.
Is the pass damaged in any way?
No,
Was anything disturbed in the area where it was found?
I don't know. I'm not the one who found it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Miss Drew. If Maya hasn't turned up by tomorrow, we'll definitely be out to investigate. Someone will take a look at the press pass then.
But you said that if I found evidence, you'd investigate the theater today.
I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but we can't go chasing after every kid who decides to take a leave of absence. The vast majority of missing juveniles disappear of their own accord, and they reappear when they're good and ready.
You have to believe me. Maya would never play this kind of game. Nicholas Falcone said he thinks somebody is using her to make a statement.
Nicholas Falcone? Is he involved in this? Are you involved with him?
Haddock is demonstrating against the demolition in front of the theater. Nicholas has set up shop in the lobby. I've spoken to him. I'm not involved with him.
Are you aware of the allegations against Mr. Falcone's character, Miss Drew?
Allegations?
Nick Falcone operates according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme tactics.
What kind of extreme tactics?
You name it. Vandalism, sabotage, chaining himself to demolition machinery.
Is that right?
And last year there was a situation over in Nashville. Just when the oldest theater in the city is about to be torn down, and mind you, Haddock is there in full force, a girl goes missing. So happens she's the daughter of the demolition boss. They go crazy looking for her. There's a call, just like the one you described. Anyway, to make a long story short, the demolition is called off. And 3 weeks later, the girl is seen snuggling up to Falcone in a Memphis coffee shop.
Are you suggesting Nicholas is staging this thing?
I'm just saying that there's more to situations like these than meets the eye. Nick Falcone is a real operator and he likes to humiliate the police. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon here with this whole Royal Palladium thing and let him make my unit look like a bunch of chumps.
I see.
So you aren't going to have any credit with us if you join ranks with him.
Does he have a criminal record?
Oh, minor stuff. Disorderly conduct, trespassing, yada yada yada. But Nick Falcone can slime his way out of a sticky situation like no one I've ever seen. Unfortunately, there's no jail sentence for being a royal pain in the neck.
There are no good citizenship awards for it either.
Look, I know you're worried, but for now, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing you can do either. Why don't you go home and get some rest? I'm sure you've had a long day.
Well, this has been very informative, Sergeant Ramsey. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, Miss Drew.
Okay, that.
Well,
Jeez, this cop is.
I heard
What?
the whole thing, Nancy. Go get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on things
what do you
till
mean
morning.
you heard the whole thing? How were you listening on the phone line?
Okay, day 2.
All right.
Demonstration inside the theater. We're in.
There's a thing here now. Deepest sympathy. Planning a funeral is such a dreadful pain. Wouldn't you rather help us stop the demolition? Whoa, that's morbid.
That's a threat.
That is. Jeez. Okay. Well, here we are in day 2. I guess we should stop the episode here.
Yeah, I guess so. Jeez.
Yeah. Well.
Man, this is set up really strange.
Yeah, a little bit.
Do you think the caretaker's working with Nick?
I don't know.
Because it seems like they're setting it up so this way, and kind of like I was suspecting earlier, it kind of seems like they're setting it up so they're all involved.
You said that off camera, but yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's what I heard earlier. Yeah, off camera, I suggested a possible theory of like maybe all the suspects we have are involved in the kidnapping and like whatnot as part of trying to get the theater from going under. Joseph is kind of shady as he is. I'm not sure what it is, but just there's something off about him, especially that bit where he was listening in on the phone call with the police when he was supposed to be, I thought, still in the projector room, taking care of stuff.
Yeah, man.
And also, there's the police guy, which I don't know how reliable the information is, but given it's in the game, to some extent it must be, right? That he was saying that Falcone, kind of like his DC Comics counterpart,
right?
Apparently has a minor criminal record and has a habit of slipping out of sticky situations with police involvement. And apparently, he was possibly involved with a girl going missing at a similar protest junction. A year ago at a different theater?
Yeah, something like that.
And then there's Brian, the one who found the press pass, but we couldn't find him after he found it, and he was giving it to us. He gave it to Joseph, who then gave it to us. And his agent has been incredibly unhelpful the entire time, but whatever. Maybe she's not actually involved, but she's trying to spin this whole thing as a publicity stunt for Brian. Or Brady. Damn it. Brady. That's the name.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out what...
Well, I'm sure we'll figure things out. Now that it's a new day, we'll probably have to talk to everybody, and they'll have all new things to say, so... But I feel like we already explored, like, the entirety of this theater. I mean, what else? Unless there's like more secret areas we haven't discovered.
Well, maybe there
yet.
are, but we won't know about them because the plans are missing.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just have to find out in the next episode. See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.